Welcome back to the New Jersey Morning Show. Joining us now is influencer and reality show star of Jerseylicious Tracy DiMarco. She has recently started a new wedding planning and event coordinating business, Sacred Soiree. Tracy, welcome to the show. We're so happy to have you here in studio with us.
Yes, thank you. I was like, let's come in. It's nice to come in and see everybody in person.
It definitely is. So we're excited about your new business.
Thank you.
Wedding planning seems like a lot of stressful fun?
Yes.
Stressful fun. So tell us a little bit about Sacred Soiree.
So it's like the dream job, I feel like. I never saw myself in this industry. I was in the wedding industry for hair and makeup. My boyfriend owns Lapani Film House, which he's a real estate and videographer for weddings. So I was like, oh my God, this is so exciting to have somebody that you're with, like be so like about love and into love. And like when I see him at a wedding, and I'm like, wow, you like really love this. And he was like, I think we should like get in this together. And you have your side of the industry and I have my side. And I was like, yeah, you're right. I think that would be great. And then just like having all of this explode so quickly, I was not expecting it to happen as fast as it did, honestly.
Well, that's really unique because you have that perspective of you've done hair and makeup for weddings.
Right.
You probably hear all the behind the scenes that are happening. I mean, really, when you're sitting in the chair and, you know, you're saying everything to like your mom, your sister, like whoever's around. So you probably know these do's and don'ts that not everybody else is privy to.
It's so weird when you're sitting back, like, and you're out from the outside looking in, doing the wedding, the bridal makeup and the hair and everything, and he's doing the video. Like, you catch on to things that wedding planners should do and should not do. So we're like, okay, I feel like we've seen all that and we know like what to avoid and what not to, and the things that people miss that we're like, how did she not see that?
Yeah.
So it's really nice to be able to have like two perspectives. I like that because I feel like he has a different version of it and I have a different version, and together we can kind of like be the complete package.
Right, and really kind of put out some of those fires and things like that. So then what about that makes Sacred Soiree unique and you know, kind of special outside of other wedding planners?
I feel like because I've been in this industry for a while now, I have like all these incredible vendors. And I think the hardest part of starting a business like this is finding that, you know, exclusive vendor list of knowing who's good and who's not, or who's responsible and reliable and who does great work. And having worked with them in the past for so long, I just feel like it clicks and it works. And so we've curated like this perfect exclusive vendor list, top vendors in the area and outside of the area. Locally, we travel, we'll do whatever, just of making sure that it's top tier. We don't want anybody to come and not be totally in love with what the service they're getting is.
And was there a moment in time that you can pinpoint that you felt like, yes, this is what I'm called to do. This is what I want to do, the wedding planning. Because opening a business, especially wedding planning, is no small feat. So did you have that aha moment?
When he said it, it felt really right. He was like, I really feel like we should get into wedding planning together. And I was like, I love a party and I love planning a party. And I feel like that's super the dream job. But like all little girls dream of their wedding. So to be honored, like to be included in something that you have been planning your whole life and let me kind of take the reins and letting you relax and me taking the stress is like such an honor. And I feel like it's just more of a very humbling experience to see all the work that brides do. I was married once before, so I remember doing it too.
Yeah.
And I just want to like take that stress off of people. And I want them to just really enjoy the day because it goes so fast and you really don't appreciate it when you're in it. So if you can put it all on me and you can just enjoy the day, I'm the most happy.
I love that. And so you mentioned your previous marriage and so you are divorced, but
yes,
you know, so how has that been jumping back into this business that could maybe kind of make you put you a little in your face, but you still believe in love and you still...
Yeah, I think that's my problem is I like haven't given up, that I was like, I don't want to give up on it. Like I've given all the reasons to give up. Like I've shown all the bad men out there. But I feel like once you find that connection and it hits you right in the face, like a ton of bricks, and you're like, wow, this scene, you know, when men, they talk about weddings, like, do we really have to go? I don't really want to be there.
Do I have to stand there?
I feel like, how do we get out of this? And when he talks about how, like, he's like, wow, the couple and the way they looked at each other, and I was like, green flag. Knowing that he really wants to be involved in their weddings and wants me to, like, love my job and doing whatever he can to balance the stress of this, I think is just, like, the perfect blend. So when he said it, I was like, I really believe in this.
And it sounds like those small moments, like you said about your boyfriend, that while he's doing the video, he saw the way they looked at each other, and that really is what moves him and what he loves. Are there small moments or moments in the weddings that you plan that are your favorite, or the ones that you look to create?
I feel like when you see the face of the husband-to-be when he sees her for the first time is like the most chilling.
Yeah.
Because you're like, wow, he's really like blown away by her, and he sees her every day, and he's like, this is the most beautiful she's ever going to be to him. Yeah. And like you had a part of that, and you'll always like have that moment to share, and you just kind of rewatch like how he feels and then her happiness walking towards him. I think that's like the most incredible moment of a wedding. And it's beautiful, and I'm really excited to be included in that, and people want me to, you know, trust me to do all of this. It's wonderful. Yeah. I'm honored.
Tracy, do you think you have a, I guess like a style of wedding that you plan? Like we saw some of the videos, and they're all very beautiful and very elegant. You know, what, if say somebody wants, you know, and especially here in Jersey, you know, we have a lot of,
eclectic people.
We have a lot of eclectic people.
Yeah.
I'm like,
big Italian weddings.
Big Italian weddings. No, but I'm thinking about somebody who wants something maybe that's a little more simplistic, or, you know, we do have some beautiful farms here in the state with, you know, and you can elevate something like that. So do you feel you have a style, or do you appeal to kind of all brides?
Well, I personally have a style.
Yeah, well,
I'm very over the top. So I like to like push them a little out of their element and be like, let's try this, and if you don't like it, okay. But I feel like I want your vision to come true. It doesn't matter what my vision is. I had my wedding, I did all of that. But not only that, like the venues that we have here, a Jersey wedding is unlike anything else. I've been to weddings in Texas and California and Jersey, and you just they're untouchable.
Nothing like it.
It's
nothing
an
like
experience
the cocktail
in itself. The cocktail hour alone. So I feel like just, you know, the amount of different vendors, and the farm weddings, or the more elegant weddings, or the simple weddings, or even a courthouse wedding, that can be turned into a beautiful dinner after. True. And all of them, they're all important. They all matter differently. Yeah, and they all are, whatever you are true to yourself, I want to come out in your wedding. I want it to be like the most genuine day, authentic to you.
I love that. And how can people find out more information about your business?
Well, we have an Instagram, which is, I feel like, the biggest communication trail right now. It's the way you promote, it's your make or break. So it's Sacred Soiree on Instagram. We do have an email, but I feel like it's a very more intimate communicating with somebody on Instagram sometimes, because you're able to just send them direct things and be like, say yes, say no, what do you think? Instead of like people going to their emails, checking it all the time. Sometimes people feel like it's just more of a more personal thing, and getting in contact constantly with somebody, and you can see when they've read it, you can see, oh, was this delivered? It's a little bit easier for some reason, and I'm not sure. I just think it's the generation we live in.
Yes.
But I really do enjoy that, because I can see kind of based on their Instagram, like what they like and what they don't like, with almost, instead of assuming, I can just see it.
It gives you
it's like a Pinterest board in front of you, and it's very easy to do, and I love that for us.
Incredible stuff. Tracy DiMarco, Sacred Soiree, that is the Instagram. Go check her out, planning a wedding. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, for checking to the studio. We're so happy to have you.
Thank you.
And we appreciate it. All right, guys, that does it for us today on the New Jersey Morning Show. I'm Cara DeFalco.
And I'm Dina Delisa Gonzer, and we have some more news, talk, and weather right after this.